I have a lot more ingredients to make more noodles, so we can let one go. Hanoi is a wonderful place during autumn, and it is even more beautiful today because I will discover how to make Banh Cuon with a lovely Australian girl. These are exciting experiences, I promise. Chị ơi, em muốn ăn Banh Cuon. So this is what I was talking about earlier. This is the Banh Cuon. We've got this part of the meal is made out of rice, and this is some sort of meat that you can mix into a fish sauce. And it's actually pretty good. So have you ever had bun cha before?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, this is kind of the same process. You take your bowl that you have with your fish sauce and your meat, and then you take the noodle, you dip it in, mix it around. Pavement stores are famous in Hanoi. It is a very different style compared to restaurants. However, to know what is a good pavement store, we need to have some experiences. For Banh Cuon, the kind that is most famous is the Banh Cuon on Tang Tri Street. I hope that after we enjoy our plates of Banh Cuon, we can convince the owner of this store to teach Shannon and myself how to make Banh Cuon. The meat flavor and the fish sauce and the the rice paper noodle thingies, they all come together and make a good breakfast dish. Do you think you would be able to make this?
Yeah.
Would you want to?
Yeah.
Chị ơi, em có thể làm Banh Cuon được không?
Được. Nhưng mà cái tráng cái này hơi khó đấy. Nếu mà bọn em muốn thì về chị dạy cho.
Ok.
Lúc bấy giờ thì nói chung là cũng ngạc nhiên. Nhưng mà thôi, nếu mà người nước ngoài mà thích học nghề bánh cuốn thì mình có khả năng mình dạy được.
I'd like to learn how to make as many traditional foods as I can. I'd like to learn how to make spring rolls, and I'm starting with making other things such as Banh Cuon.
Xin chào. Chị nhé ở đâu ạ? Chị nhé Lam Banh Cuon. Đi tang dễ chơi. Nhớ. Yeah. Garden over here. We did not expect that there would be so many houses with only one address. I do not know which is Nia's house. Chị Nia ơi! Chị Nia ơi! Chị Nia? Chị ơi? Xin chào. Em là Matt. Đây là Shannon. Em đến làm Banh Cuon.
Rồi. Thế em vào đây chị dạy làm Banh Cuon.
Ladies first. Are those the noodles that we ate this morning?
Đúng rồi, bánh cuốn mà sáng nay chúng ta ăn đấy.
Okay.
Bây giờ muốn làm bánh cuốn này thì cái công đoạn là trước tiên là phải thái hành.
It's a very interesting way to make them. They throw a little bit of throw a little bit of paste on top of I don't know what he's boiling there. And then flips it on the pile, puts some green stuff on it. But it works. It tasted delicious.
Good, yeah.
Yes. It looks like she's cutting up some onions and chives, and whenever people are cutting up onions, it makes me tear up and sneeze.
Too.
So, oh, too bad. You should be okay helping her cut up the onions, and then I'll take my first turn helping this guy over here make some of these noodle things.
That's good.
And then we can switch maybe later. So good luck with that. Wish me luck over here.
All right, good luck.
Hey, ngồi.
Định học chẳng bánh cuốn đi.
It's a very interesting mixture here.
Em ngồi sáng đi.
Okay. Gotta watch out so I don't fall into the fire. So I do this one?
Đây, múc bột ra. Để làm đây. Múc.
Okay.
Đấy.
Then I mix it around. And then, does this one have anything in it? No.
Múc bột. Rồi. Đấy.
And then we go back to this one.
Đấy, mở vùng ra.
Pick it up.
Cái này không được. Cái này không được. Rồi, vừa đi.
We don't want that one. We don't want that one. So then we gotta do this again. Circle it around.
Rồi.
Close it up. And then
Đây, cầm này.
okay, right underneath. Pick it up. Get it right in the middle. Swirl it around.
Rồi, được rồi. Ok, được rồi.
And then let's see if I can do this part on my own as well. Get underneath.
Đấy.
Lift it up.
Hơi đẹp nhá.
Oh, I'm a pro already. And then we put a little bit of this on, right? Put that on. And make a new. That was a good circle, I felt it. Oh yeah. Look at that.
Quá đẹp đấy.
Quá đẹp.
Quá đẹp.
Cảm ơn anh. And then one more circle of rice liquid or something like that.
Đấy, đẹp chưa?
And another perfect one.
Đấy.
Công đoạn tráng bánh thì anh Mét anh tráng nói chung là tốt. Mỗi tội là hơi dày một tí, nhưng mà thôi mới học tráng như thế là tốt, quá tốt rồi.
Hai buổi là ông mở cửa hàng được đấy. Quá đẹp đấy.
I'm too good. I'm too good now. How's the onion?
Đẹp chưa?
Xinh đẹp, quá đẹp. It seems that my work is quite easy, but Shannon's work of cutting onions is not as easy as we thought. She cried because of the onions. Come on, Shannon.
Ngồi trắng mãi không được bằng Mét.
Mắt làm sao đấy? Chảy nước mắt.
Oh my gosh.
Hay quá.
He trusts me enough to leave me here by myself. It's okay. Don't cry.
I don't want to chop my fingers off either. Difficult onions. Onions were difficult. It was they were too little, and I would try, and then I got to where my fingers would be, and I didn't want to lose any fingers. So, and then I would just cry. So
I was taking the noodle off. It stuck to the side of the thing, but it's okay because I have a lot more ingredients to make more noodles, so we can let one go. And just like that, a new one is cooking.
He's very helpful, very welcoming, and made it fun.
Soon you'll be crying like a baby.
Sounds like a normal day for me. Doing okay over there?
But I feel happy.
Do you want to switch soon? Do you want to try this?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll take these off and then we can trade places.
Okay.
Stick the stick under and move it slowly across so it doesn't rip the Banh Cuon. Then pull it up slowly so it doesn't fall to the side. Go a little faster so it doesn't fall in the bowl.
Cái lúc bấy giờ thì làm rớt làm rách ra là người học đầu tiên bao giờ cũng phải là như thế. Nếu mà không rớt ra thì đã là người nghề của chàng Banh Cuon, người nghề thợ rồi.
Xin lỗi. Nobody's perfect. Okay, I think that's my cue to try the onions, and your cue to get over here. Oh, here's the thing to a glove replacement. I'll give you the ropes here. So open up one of the things, or one of the kettles first.
Which one?
And then, yeah, that's about the right amount, and get it right in the middle. Whoop! I got a slower release than that. And that's good. Don't make it too big. And then go to the next one. And then get the same amount you had in the first one. And then put it on a little slower so it cooks right away and it doesn't. Then you want to have the bendy side down like that. We've mastered the art of making Banh Cuon in under a half an hour. I'm not as good of a Banh Cuon teacher as the other guy.
I enjoy getting the liquid and putting it in the pot, stirring it, and then waiting, and then picking it up and putting it on the big mountain of Banh Cuon.
It looks like Shannon is able to do this work by herself now, after I've successfully taught her. So I'm going to leave you to yourself. Good luck. I'm going to go over here and try not to cry while I cut up some onions.
Để mà học tráng được bánh cuốn của Thanh Trì thì cũng khó, nhưng mà kiên trì cũng được. Trước tiên thì tráng bánh Thanh Trì là nó phải mỏng, mà mỏng thì cái bánh của nó thao tác là phải nhanh, còn nếu mà chậm cũng không tráng được, mà nhanh quá cũng không được.
Making Banh Cuon is not complex work, but it does take a lot of time because we have to do all of the steps by hand. Fortunately, I'm not crying from cutting onions like Shannon. I'm gonna try this larger onion here and see if I can get myself to cry from the onions, because this one isn't seeming to work. So as soon as she's done with that one. She, you wanna switch? Okay. You try from the side first, or from here? Just right down the middle. Alright. I've got the knife correct. I can definitely smell this one more, or this type of onion, than the small one. So we'll see if in a couple minutes I start tearing up, but there's nothing yet. Then we turn it. Yeah? I took a cooking class in high school once. Is that good?
Hơi to.
Hơi to.
Cắt nhanh đi.
Don't want to lose any more onions.
Have you started crying yet?
No, I haven't. Which is, actually, I'm a little surprised that I haven't.
I wish that I didn't cry with onions, but apparently Matt he's not affected by that. This is much easier because if I was cutting onions, I'd be crying.
Huh?
I dropped it and then it fell into the fires. So we're not getting that back.
That's going to be the best one ever?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Check that out. That's really good.
You did make the best one
I
ever
know.
there.
I'm going to lay it perfectly.
Golf clap.
Woohoo!
My onion chopping skills are...
Improved?
No. I think the second one was worse. Well, this big onion is actually... I mean, it's easy to cut into chunks, but she wants them like really, really small. Can't quite do it.
How about your work, Matt?
My work is... The onion work is a lot harder than the Banh Cuon noodle making work. I have to try and cut the onions really, really small, and I'm not experienced in cutting things, so I don't know how to make them really small like this. So this is hers. See how fine it is? And then this is mine, and the chunks, I just can't get the chunks any smaller than this. I don't know how she does it. Just gonna keep going back and forth and see what happens. So I just hold it like this. Do I even have to hold it? And this is my result. I just got a great idea for cutting the onions. It might not be the best idea, but I'm going to try it anyway. I tried to cut it really fast and get them really small like she did, and I'm just too strong. The onions been flying all over the place. There's onions all over, and I'm still not crying. Back to it.
Matt, what are you doing?
Chopping onions? What does it look like?
Why are you doing it like that?
Well, she kept telling me to make them smaller and go faster and faster, so this is...
Well,
I mean,
it's everywhere now.
Well, at least the ones on the board are really small and minced. These ones don't matter. They're just... We'll sweep them up and throw them away. Now this is a nice pile of chopped onions right here.
Sao lại tung tóe nó ra thế này?
Oh,
Bây giờ dọn nó bốc bốc.
xin lỗi.
Dọn nào.
I just wanted to chop them as fast as you. Look at all the good that came out of it. Look at, there's only a little bit of the onion on the ground.
Ôi rồi lúc chạy xuống thì thấy và không hiểu anh Manh làm nào mà băm hành nằm mà vãi cả ra ngoài. Thế là phải hướng dẫn cách băm hành, cách thái hành như nào để cho nó không bắn ra.
It took me 15 minutes to do what she did in 30 seconds. I'm ashamed of myself. You were doing so well before.
Yeah.
It's all right. At least you didn't drop it into the...
Well, I've dropped it in the fire. This one? Yep. Good. It was sitting on a really small chair was very hard for my back. I felt really slopped over. I can't really smell it because my nose is blocked up from the onions.
So how's the stirring going over there?
Pretty simple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just gotta keep sure, or make sure neither of them get out of control with the cooking.
I really like cooking, but I haven't cooked any Vietnamese foods. At sort of a party here, I've done some fresh spring rolls, but this is the first time I've done this by myself. Making sure that I stir them properly.
Shannon and I were talking to each other without paying attention to the fire pan that was starting to burn.
Chậm dẹo lửa thì đúng là cháy hết cả hành. Quậy hành là phải quậy liên tục, quậy nhanh tay. Nếu mà chậm dẹo lửa thì đúng cháy hành thật. May mà mình vào kịp, không có thì cháy hết cả chảo hành.
So I was stirring the onions, and then I almost burnt the herbs, and I sort of forgot about it actually. I was just like, oh, like I didn't realize, and then it was just bubbling and bubbling, and then I'm like, uh-oh, and then I sort of stepped away and like let her fix it. Did I burn it?
Dậy em chân hành dậy. Cháy mất rồi đây.
And she didn't laugh at me when I did something wrong, which is good. I accidentally burned the chives, so I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah. Do something else less destructive. Now the step to make the rice, I guess, liquid is you take the whole uncooked rice, put it in this grinder. It grinds the rice up when you flip on this switch. Spins it around. You got to keep adding rice so it's squishing something the whole time. And you got to keep it even. Yeah? It's pretty nifty. It's pretty easy. Just throw it right in the middle, and then spread it out with your hand and help it into the. Just wants to hold your hand.
I guess that Shannon is excited about this milling machine.
More ingredients to make more noodles, so we can let one go.
And this is the next job for us. This is a more comfortable job.
The guy that electrocuted you. Almost. It probably just poked you and saw what it was. And eat it by ourselves. Our second meal of Banh Cuon in the day. How was your back feeling after sitting and doing all these jobs? Now, you viewers at home may think, how come they don't just grab this whole pile here and grab a pair of scissors and cut off the roots and they're finished? I'll tell you why. Because some of the leaves are old and gross and withered, and no one would want to eat these. So we have to go through one by one and pick out the old leaves as well as picking off the roots to make it a true Vietnamese dish. Made it to the last and final step in making a true Vietnamese Banh Cuon, and that is the fish sauce. So we have our ingredients here, which include fish oil, some salt, a little bit of MSG. We have the freshly made and dried onions, and of course our freshly picked and washed off herbs. And we're just waiting for Miss Nha to show us, how to make it, I guess. Oh,
Bánh cuốn của các bạn làm đây.
hello. Xin chào. So, can you teach us how to make the fish sauce?
One of the secrets for delicious Banh Cuon is the way the fish sauce is mixed together.
Garlic.
There is no set recipe. It is all based on the experiences of each baker.
I've been tasked with testing our concoction that we made, so I'll just get a little bit in the ladle here. I think it needs a little more fish oil. Yeah, it makes the salt less strong of a taste. How about the garlic? Is the garlic working?
Miss Nha is a very experienced baker. Let's look at her activities.
Nice and neat. This seems to be a pretty easy step as well. Peeling it off, folding it again, peeling it off.
Finally, we're going to taste our own Banh Cuon. It's all great, but my Banh Cuon is quite thick.
The Banh Cuon that was made this morning was very tasty, but I prefer the one that we made together because I made it and it was very satisfying to eat it.
Nếu mà muốn gắn bó lâu dài với nghề bánh cuốn thì các bạn phải có lòng yêu nghề thì mới làm được. Nếu mà chán làm thì không thể làm được.
Shannon, I have to say, we have become experts in making Banh Cuon in less than a day.
I know, it's pretty good.
High five. Now, you viewers at home have seen that Shannon and I are pretty good at making Banh Cuon, so I think that ends the show for Living Vietnam in a Day. We're going to be out on the street selling Banh Cuon tomorrow, so come and find us.